everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea and I'm here to help you with your listening skills. The purpose of this video is for you to improve on your listening skills. Therefore, I have chosen a text for you to read along or just listen and relax. You have the option to download the text for this video. In the description box below, I will put the link for you so you can download the text and read through it. You can practice the way that works the best for you. Without further ado, let's begin with the listening. Fahrenheit 451 Revisited. When Mouse, A Survivor's Tale was published in 1986, it made an indelible impression. No one had ever seen anything like Art Spiegelman's Holocaust fable, in which he depicted Jews as mice and Nazis as cats. The graphic novel was, as its jacket conveyed, approaching the unspeakable through the diminutive. At first glance, that might sound reductionist, but take in Spiegelman's Pulitzer Prize-winning book, and it becomes obvious he transformed the comic's format into an opus that takes on the gravity of an intense, explicit depiction of the Nazi genocide against the Jews. On one level, Maus is Spiegelman's family story of survival. On another level, it documents how the Holocaust continues to impact second and third generation survivors. When the book first came out, the New York Times book critic Christopher Lehman Haupt was clearly taken with Spiegelman's work, commenting, "The medium is the message. By claiming the Holocaust as a subject fit for comic book art, Mr. Spiegelman is saying that the children of the survivors have a right to the subject too, and have their own unique problems, which are comic as well as tragic." A Tennessee school board recently voted to pull the Pulitzer Prize-winning graphic novel Mouse and its cat and mouse retelling of the Holocaust from the school curriculum. The school board members cited violence, nudity, inhumanoid mouse caricatures, and profanity as the reasons. One member, Tony Ullman, said, "It shows people shows them kids. Why does the educational system promote this kind of stuff?" Spiegelman recently spoke to 10,000 Zoom participants in the wake of McMinn County in Tennessee banning Mouse from its 8th grade curriculum. The McMinn County School Board specifically decried Spiegelman's representation of his mother's what they deemed to be rough language, 8 words in all, and its stark depictions of and violence against Jews at the hands of the Nazis. Spiegelman said that writing and drawing panels for Mouse took him 13 years to finish. As he worked on the book, he did not imagine a middle school audience reading about the Spiegelman's family's Holocaust experiences. Prior to the McMinn County decision, he said he entertained thoughts about whether kids should be reading Mouse at all. "The issue is, I wasn't ever thinking about it as a learning tool," he said. "I never was trying to write Auschwitz for beginners. I wasn't really trying to do anything other than tell a story that felt compelling enough to spend all the time and effort on to make it work, to both understand and, maybe the right word is, share." After Spiegelman's book was banned, critics of the decision quickly pointed out that McMinn County's actions did not have any effect on protecting 8th graders from exposure to traumatic material. In fact, any one of those kids can pull out their smartphones and instantly delve into Mouse subject matter. Spiegelman explained, "It's important to point out maybe that the comics format was the first medium aimed directly at kids that they could get at by themselves. 10 cents would get you there, and that's where the panic started coming in. So, I believe this is all about parents wanting to control their kids in the guise of protecting them." There was also the issue of contextualizing history. Without a teacher guiding them, would McMinn County's 8th graders understand why the Holocaust was an unprecedented and devastating rupture in modern history? Would they understand that referencing the Holocaust casually, using descriptions like Nazi for a person they don't like, or calling school a concentration camp, is wholly inappropriate? Awareness is a superpower, and in the case of the Holocaust, it is a deterrent to it happening again. At the heart of the school board's decision is the troubling symbolism of banning Spiegelman's book. The very act can conjure images of Nazis throwing Jewish books into bonfires. Spiegelman pointed out the unthinkable happened when copies of Maus were only just recently burned in Nashville in our times. Burning books today is readjusting our curricula and purposefully terrifying librarians and book readers and teachers, he said. Book banning is also fear-mongering. However, it is even more frightening not to teach the Holocaust at a time when white supremacy is surging and anti-Semitism is skyrocketing. Spielman noted, I was interested to learn that until last year. McMinn County also thought this should not be a problem on an 8th grade reading level, and I am distressed to find that that has changed in the midst of strong political headwinds. For Spiegelman, writing and drawing Maus was about making something that puts me in an I-thou relationship with the reader. I'm being as open about my thoughts as possible. They're not sanitized, they're not simplified, and I'm proud of that. This was yet another thing where one of the board members blurted out how horrible it was to see mice and children being. If there is a glimmer of a silver lining in this story, it is that Spiegelman's book will be sent free of charge to McMinn County students from 3 bookstores in Knoxville and Nashville. Similarly, donations of the book are arriving in McMinn County's library. For Spiegelman, the attention paid to banning Maus has also sparked necessary and related discussions about persecuting the marginalized. He said that although Maus focused on the Nazi genocide of the Jews, it was not only about Jews. This is about othering, he said. And what's going on now is about controlling what kids can look at, what kids can read, what kids can see in a way that makes them less able to think. So, as history is repeating itself, we may wonder, is it likely people will stop arguing about the books we use in schools anytime soon? Whoever gets to control what kids are reading gets to control the definition of the real America. And that is something that resonates with a lot of people. Isaac Asimov said, any book worth banning is a book worth reading. Like and subscribe for more listening videos like this one. See you in the next video.